everybody!
The Dungeons and Dragons ride! Wow, neat!
Give me a break.
What's happening?
Oh no! No sweat. Back off!
Young pupils, this way!
The Dungeon Master, help!
There is no escape from the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
Avenger?
I am here, old man. Dungeon Master, you are a fool. Your pupils are doomed to failure. They are brave only because they know you stand behind them.
Not so. They can triumph over anything in the realm, as you well know. They will not fail.
Well then, perhaps you would not be adverse to a test of their courage. We shall see how brave they are when you turn away from them. If they succeed, they will find the key.
And if they fail, what do they lose?
Everything. Their weapons. And their lives.
So be it.
Do something, Hank! You're the leader!
It's too strong!
There's no place to hide! It's gonna get us sooner or later!
It's got us cornered.
Hang on, sis! I'm coming!
All right, everything's gonna be okay now.
Dungeon Master!
Dungeon Master, help!
Come on, you gotta help us, Dungeon Master!
You got into this by yourselves, my young friends. Now get out of it by yourselves.
Huh? I don't believe it! He deserted us!
We'll worry about that later. If there is a later.
It just keeps coming! What are we gonna do?
This way! Move it! Get ready! Now! Scatter!
Yeah, no thanks to Dungeon Master.
According to this, the Flame Mountains are that way.
This way, to the Sea of Sorrow. Great! Which road leads where?
Who cares? It doesn't matter. I can't believe he would just abandon us like that.
We go west, Eric.
Why?
It's downhill. We're more likely to find water.
The other way's a better road. Might lead to a town.
I'm the leader, Eric. You said so before, remember?
I was under a lot of pressure then. Maybe I see things clearer now. Maybe it's time we had a little election. What do you say, Presto?
Well, the eastern road does look better.
Yeah, well, I think the west road looks better. Now, wait a minute, Bobby. Keep out of this, sis.
You're always
How come you're always right and I'm always wrong?
Hold it! Hold it! Come on. We all know what this is really about. We're not mad at each other. We're mad at Dungeon Master. I don't know what to tell you except that it's getting dark. We'd better find a place to camp. You want the point, Eric? You got it. Lead the way.
Maybe it wasn't really Dungeon Master.
It was him. Do you think I wouldn't know him? This whole realm is a dungeon, you know that? And we're all prisoners. We thought Dungeon Master was our friend, but it turns out he's just another guard.
What are we gonna do now? If Dungeon Master's abandoned us, who's gonna help us?
I will help you. Be at ease, my young enemies. I shall not harm you.
Move very slowly, Venger.
So Dungeon Master has finally shown his true colors. Have you never wondered why his advice always led you into battle and never back to your world? It has been convenient for you to see Dungeon Master as good and me as evil. But things are not that simple. I have granted you your lives before. Aid me now, and I shall grant you your dearest wish. I will send you back to your own world. To the south lies Realm's Edge. There you will find a cenotaph, an empty tomb. Within it is a key, which you must cast into the abyss. Do this, and you will go home. You have my word.
Forget it, Venger! No way we're working for you!
Wait a minute, Hank. What choice do we have? Dungeon Master's abandoned us. Venger, he may be our only ticket home.
I think Eric's got a point. Benjer's ruthless, but he's got a code. I believe him.
So do I. All I want is to go home, and I don't care who's responsible for sending us there.
You guys can't be serious. You know Bender's bad news.
Eric, we gotta stick together.
Hi, Hank. We always stick together, and it hasn't gotten us home. You guys can go do what you want, but we are going after that key.
Bobby, won't you change your mind? I think you're making a mistake, Sheila.
Magic and the hat be free. Let us use the sky as the sea.
Are we doing the right thing, Eric?
I don't know, but we're not turning back.
We've got to get to Realm's Edge first. Somehow.
Just what we need. More problems.
Wait, Bobby. It might help us. All aboard!
I hope you know what you're doing, Diana.
So do I.
You should get some sleep.
Why do you think we're here, Diana?
In the realm, I always thought it was to defeat Venger.
So did I. But I'm beginning to wonder. Maybe Venger's right about one thing. Maybe things aren't that simple.
Hey, look!
Hey, we're slowing down, Presto!
I think my spell's running out of gas.
They're gaining on us!
Stop, you guys! Please!
No way! This is our last chance to go home!
Have it your way.
Hank, what are you doing?
I'm gonna force them down.
Didn't make it, did they?
Sure they did. They've come through tougher spots than this.
Hank?
I'm sorry, Bobby. It was my fault.
What do we do now, Hank?
The volcanoes won't let us go back. We'll have to go on. To Realm's Edge.
Any sign of them?
Nothing. They must have been...
It's not your fault, Eric.
Oh yeah, right. Somebody else used my shield to bounce a flame arrow into a volcano. If you hadn't gotten your magic hat to bail us out, our gooses would be charcoal now. Come on. The least I can do is find Venger's key and get you two home.
You will lose, old man. Their desire to return to their home is stronger than anything else. Without your support, they will crumble.
Their courage will not fail them. They will do what has to be done.
We shall see. That which is in the cenotaph will test their courage.
We're here. Now what do we do?
I don't know, Diana. I think we've gone as far as we can go. I guess I've led us straight to disaster.
Hey, look at the bright side. You beat us here.
Eric!
Bobby! Boy, am I glad to see you.
I'm so glad to see you. Oh, look at you. I'm sure glad you guys are okay. Now all we have to do is get the key and we can go home.
You're not still planning on that, are you?
You bet we are. I want to sleep in my own bed tonight.
Eric, you're already sleeping and dreaming if you think Bender's gonna follow through on his promise.
If there's even the slightest chance...
Forget it, Eric! Nobody opens this door!
That's what you think. Presto, show him.
Well, okay.
That's 3, Presto. You're on a roll.
We've got to stop them! They're playing right into Venger's hands! Don't do it, Eric!
How you gonna stop me, Hank?
I don't know. But neither of us want to find out.
What was that?
Get off the floor! Quick!
What is it?
Whatever it is, it knows what we are. Launch!
Yeah? Let's see if it likes its food spicy.
Looks like it liked that just fine.
Let me try.
We better think of something. This bowl of jelly means business.
Yeah? Well, so do I!
Bobby, be careful!
Bobby, are you alright? Good news and bad news. That thing's been buried, but we can't get back down.
Which means we have to go up.
You win. For now. They are coming, Venger. Doubtful and suspicious of each other and their quest, but still coming.
Ha! They can yet fail, and they will. Do not celebrate your victory yet, old one.
It is not I who will be the winner, Venger. It is you. They are here.
Well, this is it. Doesn't look like much.
Look!
It goes on forever. There's a keyhole here. This is a door.
Look, on the lid. It's Venger.
I don't get it. Who'd want to make old Hornhead look good?
Only one way to find out. We've got the key. Now all we've got to do is throw it in the abyss, and we're home free!
Don't you get it yet? We'll never get home by trusting Venger.
Out of my way, Hank!
No, I'm right about this. I know it. No!
Let me go! Let me do it! You want to be a prisoner here forever?
Eric, remember what you said about this whole realm being a dungeon? I think you were right. We're all prisoners here, including Venger, and this is the key.
The key, Cavalier. Throw it into the abyss, or you will never see your home again.
All things have a purpose, including your presence here.
Once you are touched with power, you are never again quite the same.
Stop!
Hank, you better be right.
kidding. We were ringside.
Looks like Hank was right.
Hank!
Don't just stand there!
Get me out of here!
Thanks.
Look!
Venger!
I was right. Our mission in the realm was not to defeat Venger. It was to redeem him.
Father, I have returned.
Thank you, my young pupils. You have done the one thing it was not in my power to do. You have returned my son to me.
You're Venger's father?
There's not a very big family resemblance.
Thousands of years ago, I chose to serve another master, one of evil. I imprisoned within the cenotaph all that which Dungeon Master had given me. Now, you have set me free.
As you have given those trapped in this realm their freedom, I can do no less for you. You are free to return to your world now if you wish, or you can stay here in the realm. There is still much evil to be dealt with, and many adventures yet to be had. The choice, my children, is yours.
Oh yeah, we don't want to miss that.
Dungeon Master, our parents, they must be so worried.
If you ever need us. Yes, Ranger. I will remember.
Don't forget about me. Who's gonna take care of you?
I will.
Presto. But why?
I want to become a real wizard. And you know, Merlin here did promise to teach me.
See you around, Presto.
Tell her we said hi.
First lesson, apprentice. Never keep a lady waiting.